Hello and welcome back to what's going to be a bit of a mishmash episode today. I haven't put anything on for a week, and that's because the last week has been so busy. We've had so much going on, mainly with opening the new shop. That's taken up my time. Wherever I've had any time to spare, it's been spent heading over there, just sort of pulling it all together, really trying to prep it. We were hoping for a launch day of this coming Saturday, but I think we're probably looking into next week now. Just certain things taking a little bit longer than we'd first expected. So yeah, a mishmash video. After I'm going to go through some of the bits and pieces that have sold over the weekend on one of our vintage stores here. After that, I'll play some footage of last week. Have a little rundown of what we were up to, basically. Get an idea of just how the store's going to be laid out, how it is, what we've got to do. But yeah, so aside from that, how was the weekend? Weekend was a reasonably normal weekend. Was with family yesterday. Signed back up for I've signed up for an ultra. I've got a 100-kilometre race coming up. I've booked it it's in May, beginning of May. That's this one actually, funny enough. This t-shirt I'm wearing is this same race, Chiltern Hills 100. I did it last year. It was a nice race, nice course, nice scenery, countryside. So yeah, I got to really start sort of getting my backside in gear. So that I'll get ready for that and hopefully beat last year's time. That'd be nice. So, yeah, that's in brief my last week or few days, and let's get on with this, and then we can get on with last week. Right, anyway, so what we got to start off our orders, the oldest order we've got is this one here, which is one of our scrapbook cutouts. Someone's paid £26.19 for that, so I'm guessing they paid a bit of tax on there as well. But yeah, it's a lot of money for that is. But yeah, it's a nice thing. They've done all right. That particular set of scrapbook pages I only bought just before Christmas. We've sold quite a few of them already. We've probably sold more than half of what was there, so that's good. Next up, I've got a pair of matching crystal candlestick holders. Just a simple pair of candlestick holders, and they've gone for £16. We've got one of our Verona's figures. I think this is the third one that's sold now. Remember rightly, I told you I bought 4 of these Verona's figures. They're like pewter soldiers. I paid £15 for 4 of them. This one here sold for £39, £40 all but a few pence. And this is the third one that's sold. We've sold the rest. I've got one more left in stock. So, nice thing, nice sale. Mostly profit. We've got a 1950s two-way dinky traffic lights. So, gone for £10.95. Sold lots of the Del Prado cavalry over the weekend. We sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a single officer. Oh no, sold another one as well. Got another one there in a multiple order. But yeah, so this one here, it's gone for £25.99. Then we've got another one here that's gone for £23.88. We got a carved wooden figure, Oro Spanish hand carved wooden figure. That's got some information on the bottom there. It's gone for £17.60. We got a Roman fibula brooch there. That's gone for £41. Next, got a multiple order, 7-piece order. Again, this is lots of soldiers. So yeah, there's a quite a cool 1960s police officer there. Del Prado, Indian, some American, I believe these are American Civil War figures, and then a lifeguard, probably Britain's, and a couple of cannons. And that in total, that hold has gone for £91. Okay.
Yeah, Pat's not thinking he bought another one.
Right, next we've got a double order on Del Prados. We've got the American Hussard. And yeah, that's them two there, gone for £41, all but a few pennies. Then we've got a British World War One Army officer. It's gone for £12.28. This is out of the most recent, if you would say, the video that I might have done just before Christmas. Paid £1,000 for 3 boxes full up with soldiers. I mean, we've got a handful of them on so far. We've got so many to get through. We've probably listed about 20 of them out of all that lot so far. 4 or 5 pieces of that last order that I just showed you were from that lot, and this is from that lot. So I would say that we're roughly approaching £70 back on that lot, and then we got there's thousands of soldiers and there's so much to get through. So yeah, anyway, nice to see a few bits sell, get some of the money back. It's a lot of money to pull back on that purchase. Here we've got a nice set of Britain's farm animals. It's as new in its box, it's immaculate. And with that they've bought a little turkey. In total they paid £75 for that lot. So that's a nice order. Put that in there. Nice order. And that this is with the all the boxed soldiers and figures that I bought back in November. You might have seen the video where I had it all out on the table. That was one of the box sets there. We've sold quite a bit of that now. That lot I paid £700 for. We must be a couple of £100 back into that lot now, and we've still got tons of it left. So yeah, yes, you'll see we're selling a lot of soldiers at the moment. It's because it seems the last 3 months we just seem to be buying so many toy soldiers. They're just coming in. I've got a toy. I've got someone who's selling his collection bit by bit, and each week he's bringing us bits and pieces, and there's just so much of it he's collected over the years. So it's yes, lots of toys and farm animals and so on coming in. Right, next up we've got another one of the Del Prados. I don't think I skipped that one. I don't think I pulled it. So, excuse Axe. I think I missed that one. Yes, one I forgot to pull. So it's that one there. He's gone for £15.95. He's unmarked. I don't know whether they've painted over the base or whatever. Unsure. But so I don't know what sort of figure he is. He's Del Prado figure, but I don't know what sort of figure, soldier, whatever, regiment. Next we've got a beautifully engraved glass. This is actually quite nice. It's etched. It's etched glassware. I don't know how well you can see that on the camera, but yeah, nice wine glass. And that is it's gone for £13.20. Next up, I've got these 2 Del Prados that have gone together for £44. We've got an antique glass slide. I don't know how well you can see what's on the image there. That's gone for £8.76. And we've got another one of our top trumps. Warships. Modern Warships Ace Trump game. And it's gone for £18.17. Then we've got some Britain's Native American cowboy. Native American. Oh, no, that is an Indian. Sorry, that's an Indian. Yeah, it's a Native American Indian. Threw me off then for a minute. I said, hold up. You got. Look, yeah, it's an Indian. Anyway, moving on. Lastly, one I haven't actually pulled because it's up in my office because it's not been brought down here yet. A selection of 3 Lado models of yesteryear, which will be the 4th order. So if you saw my New Year's Eve video, where literally a last minute purchase came in and I bought hundreds of Matchbox and Lado vehicles, we've listed X amount of them, not many, not even a box worth has been listed yet, but out of what we've listed, we've sold 4 bundles. I think we've made around £60 in sales, something like that. So far, £200 paid for the entire lot. So yeah, nicely ticking away, selling the little boxed vehicles. That's that. Over the weekend, Vintage Tree has made 1 or 2 sales, which will be at the shop, because that entire that entire business is being run from the shop, as it's going to be an actual antique shop as well. So exciting stuff. Japanese store has had a decent weekend. We've sold lots of Kakeshis mainly, if I remember rightly. Yeah, I can't remember what sold in actually. A few trays, handbag and shoe sets, like kimono outfits. Yeah, a few kimonos. So yeah, been a reasonable mishmash. Oh, one more thing. Let me grab the book that's sold. Forgot about that. Have you got it?
No, I've got 30
Forgot about this. This sold as well. This is a book that I bought last week of the year. Literally maybe the last week before Christmas. It is, what's the book called? Somewhere. I can't find it. I can't find the name of the book. Oh, here you go. The New Whole Duty of Man, containing faith as well as a practice of a Christian, Maidili, whatever that means. Yeah, and that's I bought a selection of books for I think a tenner. About 5 antique books. This is this one here is 1754, so it's got plenty of age to it. And we've sold this for a total of £99.59 has been paid for that book. So £10 paid for 5 books. One of them sold for £100. That's how you do it. Nice little order there. Still haven't actually listed. I think that was the only one I actually listed as well as it goes. So to get the other ones into store. Anyway, that's that. Now I'm going to roll on to some of the clips that I, from last week. Just a mishmash of opening market up, because that's again I had to open the market up again this week, which meant like getting out of bed at 3:40 a.m. And getting there for all of the early birds. I don't know why, but a lot of my traders like to sort of. I leave my house at 4 a.m. I get to the market at like 4:30, 4:40, and they're all. No, they're not all. There'll be a few of them out there before me, before I even got there. It's like,
wild.
Yeah, they are wild. They don't sleep, I swear. So yeah, opening the market up again this week, and then yeah, just working on the shop. So anyway, I'll catch you in a bit. Right, here we are. We are in what is going to be the new shop for Vintage Tree. So as I said, over the last few weeks I've hinted that we might be opening a shop, and it is now finally happening. See that paint on the wall there? That is the antique shop happening. That's literally what I'm doing at the moment. So we've just painted this counter. So as you can see, doesn't take Sherlock Holmes to realise that this is currently a bike shop, and the chap that I'm in business with, he owns and runs this bike shop. And what we're doing, he's going to be moving. He doesn't do much in his retail anymore. He does most of his work is on the servicing side, and he has a large shop. So what we're going to do is use the shop space for the antique shop for Vintage Street. The location's superb because we're in the heart of Bromley, which is a busy town centre down north of Kent, southeast of London. So it's a great location. We are, and what's even better, we're actually right opposite, behind that bus there. That's my antique market. That's my antique market that I run every single Thursday. So yeah, really fantastic location for me because I'm here all the time. I'm in Bromley all the time, and I'm going to be here a lot more. So I thought I'd share this with you now to give you a heads up as to what we're doing. We are aiming for an opening day of next Saturday. So next Saturday, grand opening of Vintage Street, southeast London's newest, hottest antique shop. And yeah, so it's gonna be fun and hopefully a success. So we're going to put the work into it, and I have got stupid amounts of stock that we can put in the store, and we've got good contacts to keep filling the store up, so it should be an all-round win. So anyway, yeah, that's where we're at. I am going to get back to painting that wall. I've been to the lockup today. What is it? It's currently 2:20. I've got to leave shortly because I'll pick my daughter up from school, and then I'm back here in the morning, same thing. So at the moment, we're currently just transforming the shop into something that's a little bit more capable of going into sort of do the thingies. Oh, sorry, someone at the door. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit. That's all the hard work done. It is just gone 5 AM and market is all put out. I've got here nice and early. I was at 20 to 5 today. For me that means waking up at 3:40. Earlier than I do. I am an early riser, but I'm not that much of an early riser. So hopefully next week the guy who opens up the market for me should be back in. He's coming in this morning. He'd been rough with this flu that's been going around. I got it about 8 weeks ago. So you might have seen in my videos, it lasted like 7 weeks. I'm still got it. It's almost still on my chest now. It's been a rough one. This flu season's been a real rough one. It's hit everyone. It's hit everyone. It's hit a lot of people. Anyway, we have got a few people off with the flu, so going to be a day of filling up tables. So I'll be putting on my under the stage stock today, and then from there we're going to be heading over to the shop, which is over the road, where we're continuing to prep it for opening as soon as possible. So yeah, anyway, I'll have a look and see what comes into market today. I'm sure there'll be some interesting stuff. I'll catch you in a bit. Right, here we are. I'm back in the shop, and as you see, we've cleared a lot of this now. There's a couple of bits and pieces that still need to be taken out. So what's happening is the actual antique shop is going to be all of this section here. Go from the bit up. So window, which is of all this is coming down. We'll take this all down, and then we've got all of this around here. And then as we go back here, we are going to continue. The shop will run along here, and then we'll be putting a stud wall or something in here that goes along the back here. Obviously this is all going to be cleared. My pal's currently running a bike shop in here. He does like a lot of servicing and so on, which is all going to move to the back of the shop behind a stud wall. So this area here will be the antique shop. And let me show you this as well. This is very cool. This is obviously something that I would quite like. Well, great big basement here. We've got lots of room down here, but one big bonus we've got is he already has an on-site gym. So spot on. So there you go. Get some training sessions in. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty much where we're at I am currently ripping this out. Had to empty them of stones. They were covered in all this stones, and there's a lot more there than you'd believe. A lot more than it looks. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm currently doing. Oh, we bought there's a few bronzes that we bought yesterday. I think they might be up the back here. Picked these up yesterday. So that is, Diane, I think she's a huntress. The huntress, so yeah, something like that. Anyway, yeah, a few bronzes we picked up yesterday, which will go nice in the store. So it'd be first items of stock that have come in. But yeah, don't you worry, when we're ready to stock this place, we'll fill this right up. I've got plenty of gear in my lockups and containers, and at home in the basement and so on. We'll fill this place right up. Anyway, thought I'd give you a little update. I'm going to continue and then eat some food in a bit, and I'll see you again in a bit. Right, so this is what I've got to hand here. This is a select. I bought 4 of the Lord of the Rings Royal Selangor pewter goblets. Fantastic quality items. I've not seen many of these about for a long time, but when I checked online, they really do sell for good money. I give a couple of hundred for this lot. I've seen this one, going up for that money alone. I haven't found this one for sale. In all honesty, I do expect to at least double my money, if not possibly triple. We shall see. Again, I haven't looked into them that deep, but I know that it's a safe bet. It's a safe buy. They're nice things. They're very collectible. What have we got? This is a 2003 goblet. This one is also 2003. This one 2003. Maybe they're all 2003. Oh no, 1996. There you go. So this one's 1996. So yeah, I don't know much about them other than, yeah, they're a safe buy as far as I'm aware. So they should be good. I'll try and get them into store over the weekend because they should sell quick and there should be a nice chunk of money back. I've got all the boxes with them as well. They've got all their boxes, certificates, papers, everything original over here. So they all come with their original boxes and packaging. Next up, I've got a stack of Beanos. I do alright with Beano comics. No, it's not Beano, it's a plug. These start in 1980s, so 1982, 88. So it's a mixture of 1980s comics. Now, if you've been watching for a while, you might have noticed that every now and again we sell bundles of comics. Dandy, Beano. Beano usually a good shout. I will typically bundle these into groups of 6. Being 1980s, I'll likely put a price tag of around $12.95 for a bundle of 6 on these. I have no idea how much is here, but safe to say that there's a reasonable amount of bundles of 6 to make our money back. I give £25 for the lot, so safe bet, safe buy, nice little bread and butter really. The other thing that I haven't got to hand, which is still in the boot of the car, I haven't unloaded it, I bought a large collection of Spode, Italian blue. Yeah, that's, again, it's like plates, cups, saucers. It's usually quite a safe bet. It's collectible. A lot of people collect the Spode, and you can get sort of pretty much anything in, from Victorines to plates and mugs, and it's still quite popular today. So I've got a nice big collection of that. That cost me just shy of a couple of £100. The plates on their own are typically charged between 10 and 20, depending on their age. There's a bit of an assortment of age in there. There's some of the sort of 1970s, 1980s, but then again, some of it is, 19th century. So nice assortment there. I should make my money back on it safely. And that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed the show. Again, this week, I'll try to get some foot videos in during the week. We've we're so busy at the moment trying to put the store together, but I'll try and document little bits and pieces as we go along. I'm hoping I think by midweek this week we should be putting some units into the shop, and then next weekend maybe looking into actually stocking the store. So possibly by Monday we could have an opening of the new antique shop, so that'd be cool. That'd be fun, and yeah, follow along for the journey and see how we get on. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great whatever it is you're doing, and I'll see you on the next one.